Hello, you guys. So today we are going to be doing the April budget setup. Now, this budget is going to be a little different and a little off. Two things to note. I'm currently still pregnant, but by April I will have had the baby. So there may be unexpected costs in April that we are forgetting, not accounting for, but generally that's what the savings fund is for, so that's what we will use. Number two, I get 4 weeks paid maternity leave. They will be the first 4 weeks that I am on maternity leave. Due to the fact that I didn't know what week I would have my daughter, the week that I'm currently recording this, or next week, the final week in March, that she is due, I did not want to account for my income for 4 weeks in April. Because of that, know that there will be more income in April. I just don't know how many weeks in April. So the final budget will reflect what actually happened, but I did go ahead and plan on that. So note that my income will have anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks in it, depending on when I have the baby and go on maternity leave. And then after those 4 weeks of paid maternity leave, I will not have an income. So just knowing that going into it, it is going to adjust the budget a little bit and make it look better. I'm just not sure how. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, you guys, so let's jump into April. So first off, I have officially had Miss Oakland, so I have my 4 weeks of maternity leave pay entered in here now, so we can see kind of where we are for the budget. So I will be getting paid the first 3 weeks of April, and then after that it will just be my husband's income for the remainder of my maternity leave. I have a total of 12 weeks off. So my husband will get paid 4 weeks. I will get paid 3 weeks in the month of April, bringing our total income to $7,472.20. For reimbursements, my grandma has reimbursed everything that she has so far in the month of March. My husband got reimbursed for everything for him, and then he also gets a per diem when he goes out, so he has extra cash. This normally goes to whatever our goals are, but honestly, our goals have been met for now, and we are discussing which one we will work on next. So this will most likely go to his entertainment fund. For giving, we have $300 in gifts, bringing that to $1,652.72. And in giving, we have $226.29 for church and donations and things like that. For housing and utilities, our escrow has changed. It's actually gone down to $277.50. And I need to update this because as of now, it's for 2026. Electricity, I have not received the electric bill that will pull in April. This will be given to me at the end of March. So for now, I'm budgeting $300, especially postpartum. I'm going through those night sweats, if you know, you know. So the house is running a little cooler than normal. So most likely the next month or two will be a little bit higher. Water, we're budgeting $42. Internet, we're budgeting $110. $26 automatically pulls on the 25th of the month, and pet care $50. We will have my dog going in for a grooming appointment that I am waiting on hearing back about, and she has to be put under anesthesia due to some abuse that she suffered before I adopted her, and she will get her nails ground down at that time as well. Transportation, I budgeted gas at $150. I'm going to see if we can possibly bring the gas down in the expenses category. Now that I am home, I'm going to try and not only charge the car more if the weather's nice since I am home, but also just not leave the house as much, and not driving the 45 minutes every day will hopefully bring our gas costs down. Maintenance, $75. Food. So our grocery budget has gone up, as you guys have seen. So I'm budgeting $650 for groceries. When I did a lot of research, I found that the average family of four budgets or spends around $650 realistically for groceries, especially with the cost of them going up. I wanted to increase our budget and see where that left us. Now, please note this does include household items, paper towels. It includes cleaning supplies. It also includes our daughter's diapers, wipes. Should Oakland have to go on formula, we're lucky as of right now. It doesn't look like she's going to need to. But if she does have to go on to formula, like my daughter Everly did at 6 months, that will come out of this budget. So all of that stuff all comes out of groceries. So that is something to note. It's not just the food in our pantry and in our fridge. It is anything that can be bought at Walmart and Aldi's that are not like household items, such as like decorative items or things like that. So that is something to note. Restaurants, $100. Again, I want to see if we can bring this down now that I'm not going out to work and now that I'm not pregnant. That being said, our grocery bill is going to be pretty high because I am breastfeeding, so I eat a lot. Lifestyle, $75 for my entertainment, $75 for Rance's entertainment. You'll notice his is very high, and that is due to a bonus he received, which I will discuss in March's how we do that. And then mine is at $75 because I'm currently filming this for you guys on my new laptop, which wiped out my entertainment fund, and I'm so happy about it. Clothing, $75. Hair and beauty, $75. I do have my hair appointment in May. Household maintenance, $75. Investments, $574.67. Yearly subscriptions are $34.98. Now, this is for Hulu and Spotify and Hulu at $11.99 and iCloud at $2.99. There's also another subscription on here, which is why this is higher, that I'm going to leave off for the purposes of just my family's safety, for what we're using. And then daycare is at $100, I'm going to put this in, and $79 every Monday. And then when my daughter Oakland goes to daycare in June, it will be $199 for her. So the total is $716. For medical, we have my benefits card, which is $2,600. We have medical, which is $150. And as you can see, we haven't received any hospital bills at this time, so that's why these are higher. And life insurance will be pulling in April for me, and in March for my husband. We haven't seen it come out, so it's very possible it's at the very end of the month, so it might end up coming out in March. We'll just see how that goes. But we do have enough saved for the year. Insurance, we have $42 saved for taxes. Car insurance of $160. We did already pay this. This is why this is down lower. We received the bill, and while not due till April, we just went ahead and paid it because we knew things were going to get busy with the baby. So that's why we have $208 left over. And car tags at $125. October will be when those are due. For debt, we have our mortgage. We have our mortgage right here, and our balance at $182,303.58. That is not correct. I need to update it because our payment gets put completely towards the principal, and so I'll need to adjust what doesn't go there. And I've already scheduled the payments, so we can go ahead and put that in there. I've scheduled that for the 1st. And then I've not scheduled the $100 payment. You can only make payments 2 weeks out. So at the time that I made the initial mortgage payment, I was unable to make the additional $100, but I will get that put on there. That leaves us with our savings, which I'm really surprised we actually have money going into savings, but that's $1,396.04. Even with my maternity leave, that is pretty good. So our first goal is Oakland / my maternity leave, which is any hospital bills, medical things that go on, or anything that we need for Oakland that we may have forgotten. There's a couple things my daughter did not need her bottles warmed, and Oakland prefers her bottles warmed. She refuses to drink them out of the fridge or room temperature. So we are going ahead and we have a bottle warmer that we had to purchase, kind of emergency situation and things like that. Next, we have the gutters. My husband actually has this scheduled in the month of April already, and he has the final pricing. So when he gives that to me, I can put that in here, and those will be done in April as well. And then once all of that is done, we have landscapers coming in to give us quotes for dirt coming in and grass. This is a quote, and some of the work my husband will be doing himself, but we do want to go ahead and get this done while I'm on maternity leave if possible, so we can kind of keep an eye on it through the wetter months and see where the drainage is and what's going on there. And then after that, this is just miscellaneous stuff. Now, we are going to make some small upgrades to the house just while I'm on maternity leave, some new organizational systems. Since we will have the new baby around, we're just going to kind of create something there, so that might come out of this as well. But we are doing okay at $18,000, and that is absolutely amazing. I'm hoping that even with Oakland back in daycare, or not back, Oakland in daycare, we can create a beautiful savings account for our goals to continue working towards getting our house the way we want it. So thank you guys so much for watching.